San Francisco Senior Dog Rescue Muttville is celebrating Adopt a Senior Pet Month. Muttville founder Sherri Franklin joins us now. As always, so good to see you, Sherri.
And you too.
And who do you have with you right now?
Well, I have little Misha with me, and we are here because we're celebrating Adopt a Senior Pet Month. And of course, Muttville is a senior dog rescue, so this is a very special month for us, November.
And for those who aren't familiar with Muttville, tell us more about your mission and exactly what you do.
Sure. So Muttville is based in San Francisco, though we rescue dogs all up and down the state of California, senior dogs slated for euthanasia, or people that have a special need to rehome their senior dog. Maybe somebody in the family's passed away, and we clean them up and we assess them, and then we matchmake with them, and we've adopted out over 9,000 dogs since we started. So that's 9,000 dog lives saved, and so many people's lives have been saved by having one of our dogs also. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, and that's a huge number.
Yeah, I know. It's it's a labor of love for everybody that's involved, that's for sure. Because this month is Adopt a Senior Pet Month, and I say to everybody, if you're not near us or if you want a cat, go to your local shelter and ask to see the older animals. They are just as worthy as any young animal and can give you so much love. And this month, because it's our special month, we have put together an adoption kit. And in it is this really cool thing that I'm just so excited about. It's called a Smart Lock, and it's put out by August Home. And that way, when I'm walking my 3 or sometimes 4 dogs, I can get into my house key-free. And it's so easy to install. And we are giving that away with our adoptions this whole month. So not that you need a reason to come and adopt, because the dogs are fabulous, but it is a little perk on the side.
Yeah, a nice little incentive. And you say the number of adoptions have actually dropped as the pandemic showed signs of easing up. Tell us more about those numbers.
Well, we haven't seen as many requests for return of our dogs, but we have seen the shelters really start to fill up with all sorts of dogs, all ages. So there's a much bigger need for adoptions right now, because a lot of people realize once they got a dog and started back to work, they didn't have the right lifestyle for a dog. Mm-hmm. So the shelters are filling up with all age dogs. And so Muttville is also getting more requests to take more dogs in. So the more dogs we can adopt out, the more lives we can save. And we need foster families, and we need adopters, we need volunteers. We love all of our human people as much as our dog people.
How many dogs would you say you have up for adoption right now?
We have about 80 dogs in our program, and about 60 are available for adoption right now. The other ones have not been completely medically vetted yet, which is something that we do with all of our dogs. Prior to adoption, we make sure that they that we can, sort of figure out what their needs are, so that we make sure that we get them into the right home.
Mm-hmm. And you touched on the incentives, the perks for adopting a pet. Anything else people can expect if they come and take someone or a dog like Misha home?
Sure. So it's really great. Every Saturday we have an open house, and even if you aren't looking to adopt, but you want some unconditional love, come and meet our wonderful dogs. We have dogs everywhere from 3 pounds to 100 pounds. So that's why we're called Muttville. We have every shape and size. We have everything old. We have our young 7-year-olds. We have our older 14-year-olds, and everything in the middle. So there's a dog for everybody out there, for young families, for senior citizens, for the people that are young enough that they don't want to make a 15-year commitment to an animal, but want to have a dog in their life, So our dogs may not live as long as 15 years, so you can get the love of an animal, mm-hmm. and rescue and do all that without making that 15-year commitment. And to that, some people find that really appealing.
And is that the best way to go about adopting, showing up to one of those open houses, or can they go on the
Oh,
website?
no,
Or
no. You got to go to the website. You'll see everybody there.
Okay.
That's just what gets you excited. Our website, muttville.org, where you can see the photos and the bios of all of our dogs, so that you can get a feel for what you might like. You can fill out your application online in advance, or if you just want to show up on a Saturday, that's great too.
And I promise I paid attention to everything you said, Sherri, but I could not stop staring at that little face there, Misha.
I know. Well, you know what? I call her the prettiest girl because she is quite gorgeous, like nothing. She's perfect.
Yes,
And
she is.
look at her. Yes. So she's 13 or 14 years old and was dropped off at a vet clinic to be euthanized. And the vet clinic called us and said they did not think that she was quite ready to leave this planet. So I said, bring her on down. We'll take care of her, find her home.
Yeah.
So
Cannot resist those eyes at all. Sherri Franklin from Muttville, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
thank you so much for having me.